The latest security index tells us that people are more concerned now than they were 6 months ago when we ran the survey in October. You know, we measure this on a scale of 0 to 300, 0 being unconcerned, 300 being very concerned about their security. The UK has seen an increase from 127 to 135. And we measure the survey across 4 areas, which is personal, internet, national and financial security concerns. And without question, the biggest one is financial. And we didn't really see financial coming through in the October results, but it's come through really strongly in this survey. The biggest security concern for UK adults, almost 9 out of 10 UK adults, is the access to and misuse of their personal financial data. And clearly this is a huge issue of trust, which public sector and private sector organisations need to address. What's brought it to the fore is twofold. One is clearly people are very concerned about their financial status at the minute, regardless. And the second thing is continuing stories in the media, pretty much everywhere you look around, data loss, unauthorised access to information, and all of these things make UK citizens nervous. And that's why building trust is important. If you look at the index when we measure financial security, it is the highest since we started our survey. It's now at 150 points versus 125 when we did the survey back in October. And I think that's because people are becoming generally more concerned about can they meet their financial obligations and also about identity theft and fraud. So our survey found that 58% of UK citizens were nervous about meeting their general financial obligations. And I suppose that's unsurprising when you see their asset values have decreased markedly over the last year and increasing unemployment statistics. I don't think that's a surprise at all for people. Interestingly, 72% of UK citizens are concerned about the recession having a direct impact on financial crime, such as identity theft and fraud. And this is particularly worrying for UK citizens because they're concerned about their personal financial obligations that they should meet themselves, i.e. can I keep my job, but also about the recession and having a direct implication for them personally having their details stolen and misused. For your average UK citizen, they're more concerned now when they see job losses every moment about are companies cutting costs in areas that are critical to security. Well, our advice to businesses, because almost every business that we speak to, as they can no longer manage their top-line revenue streams, are having to dramatically cut costs, is be careful where you cut costs. Organisations that have been around for hundreds of years have had their reputation damaged, severely damaged overnight in the current environment. So where you spend money and where you cut is really essential. Those are done with almost surgeon-like precision. Our advice would be simple. Do not cut investment in security. In fact, you should probably bolster it at this time. Those organisations that do that will build greater levels of trust and will enhance their reputations with their clients and consumers. Those that don't, I think, put their businesses at severe risk. The other noteworthy findings in our survey were around internet security, so people's concern about computer security effectively. And our index here is the highest ever. It increased from 105 to 121. And now 69% of UK consumers are concerned about computer security, viruses, malware, and all the things we read about every day. But in the other indexes we track, so personal and national security, they both increased too. So our survey this time says every single index has increased. If we look at security concerns for the rest of 2009, we don't see things getting better anytime soon. All the forecasts we look at say the recession will be longer and deeper than we expected. That'll put more pressure on people's purses. And at the same time, cyber criminals are getting more sophisticated. And I think we'll see this year more reports in the media of security breaches. But at the same time, businesses know they can't afford to lose customers. And I think they're doing everything they can to protect data and keep that secure.